Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. I hope that you're all doing well, and as you can tell by the title of this video and this beautiful spread here, this is my Gathered Layers collection collaboration with pandabirddesign. I am so excited to share this with you. This has been a dream come true. Working with Jess has been a pleasure. Like, the whole experience was top-notch, amazing. And I have been layering shapes for quite some time now in my whole planner journey. And I was actually looking at older spreads, and I'll share with you later on in the video, but I've had a spread from October of 2020 where I layered a ton of scallops, like half scallops from pandabirddesign and mandalas from Hun Inked, and that kind of kicked things off a little bit. And of course, I would layer like circles over each other all the time with different mandalas and laced and doily things, and it was just really fun to do. So finally, the collection was born. I mean, I remembered reaching out to Jess about this last year, and then earlier this year we really kind of talked about it a little bit more, and then just recently we just went ahead and went for it, and our schedules finally aligned and things just worked out so perfectly for this to go live on Cyber Monday, which is tomorrow, November 29th, and this actually goes live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So everything will be in the description bar below, so all the details will be there for you to reference. The release will only be available on pandabirddesign.com, but not on Etsy. And this will be going through until December 5th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, for full transparency, the estimated processing time is 4 to 6 weeks, mostly because there are going to be supply issues and delays that are related to COVID, and that's just the way the world is right now. So we really appreciate your continued support and understanding. It means so much to us. Also, every single order will receive a Gathered Layers sampler freebie and a journaling card. I will have a lot of graphics to share with you as well in regards to that. Buyers can use PR codes and request them in the notes to seller. However, the codes will not be applicable to bundles because they're already discounted at a 20% rate. Also, there's going to be free US shipping on orders of $100 or more. Jess is also going to be offering 30% off the rest of the shop also on Monday only, and codes are not necessary for the sale. However, the sale does not apply to the Gathered Layers collection. All right, so before we begin and go into the different shapes, I just want to preface by saying that the names of the shapes on these sticker sheets that I have to show you are incorrect. We did make some changes after the fact, and they will be on the correct sheets moving forward and on the listings as well on the website. But I will certainly have the shape here as well as the name of the shape that corresponds to that, so you can see the graphic and reference that as well. It will also be on the website on the listing. So the first shape here is the layered square, or what we're calling the shadow box. I'm super happy and thrilled because I was talking to my bestie Tay and she recommended that name, and I geeked out. Super happy that she was able to recommend something, and it kind of just came out as a very natural, joking title or name for this, and I was like, oh my god, that's genius. So we have a shadow box square, and then we're going to have a shadow box rectangle, and we'll go into that shortly after. But I do want to go over the different colorways as well as the different foils so you can all reference it and see what you're picking up. So with this one, we have a pretty thick stack for every single shape. So we have 5 different shapes, and then we have different colorways, different styles, and different foils. So this is a very large collection, and I just want to let you know. So what we have going on here is we'll have a colored version with the florals, we'll have a colored version with a foiled floral, and then we'll have the all foiled that's available on her new transparent matte paper as well as on white paper. So let's go into the different colorways first. So here is the shadow box square, and it is beautiful. It's stunning. I love it. So this colorway is called Crepe. I think it's such a cute name. I'm obsessed with the names that I came up with for this collection. I hope that you love them too. It's really an awesome feeling. Like, I totally get it why shop owners love doing this because the creativity that you get to bring out and naming things is super fulfilling, and I love that. And I got a huge thrill from doing this. So I totally get it. I respect the poop out of shop owners. Like, honestly, like, I respect you guys so much, like, mad respect. So thank you for everything that you do. All right, so here is the first colorway. This is called Crepe. It is stunning. I am obsessed. We have kind of neutrals and pinks here, so I think they're very, very beautiful and will match a lot of different spreads. So that's the first colorway. At the end of this video, I'll certainly lay everything down so you can see it as well. And then this colorway is called Aster. So if you know what aster is a flower, and pretty much the flower is purple. It can be pink too, but I just love the name and I fell in love with it. I hope you love it too. So we have like purple and grays here, so different kinds of like purple tones, and I like that they're still pretty neutral, so I think they will match a lot of different spreads as well. Naturally, we have an earthy tone colorway that is called Gather, and I love this. This green, you guys know I love green. It is my favorite color. And we have like some neutral tones here. So that's what I was really going for this colorway, was something pretty earthy and neutral, which kind of was me on a sticker sheet. So I love this and I hope that you love it too. And then the fourth colorway is called Aura. So this is the shades of blue. I love the name Aura because Aura, like, when I was Googling things, like, honestly, blue is a very calming color, and I really, really just felt like the name was very fitting. And I love this. So there's a lot of kind of like blue grays on here too. So it's very, very cool toned. And I think this is perfect for the winter time. So those are the 4 different colorways. We have Aura, Gather, Aster, and Crepe. I hope that you love them. I will be showing you the others as well, but for the most part, they're the same colorways, and then we're going to go into the different kind of styles and different foil colors. Okay, so this next style and section of the collection is the colored box or the colored shape with the foiled floral on top. And I absolutely love these. I will go through them in all 4 foil colors. So the foil colors that will be available are gold, light gold, silver, and rose gold. So I'm gonna go through the gold ones first in all 4 foil colors. So here is Crepe in gold. Here is Aster in gold. Then here is Gather in gold. And then Aura in gold. Next we have Crepe in light gold. I'll show you the comparison of traditional yellow gold and light gold. So I have traditional gold on the right and then light gold on the left. It's very, very subtle. It almost looks kind of rose gold on camera. And then here is Aster in light gold. Here is Gather in light gold. Here is Aura in light gold. And then now we have Crepe in rose gold. Aster in rose gold. Gather in rose gold. I'm obsessed with Gather in rose gold. It is beautiful. I love green and rose gold. And then we have Aura in rose gold. Next we have Crepe in silver. This is so pretty. It's very feminine looking. Then we have Aster in silver. Gather in silver. And Aura in silver. So these are the colored boxes in all 4 different foil colors. So next we have just the all foiled shadow boxes squares. And this is it in gold, light gold. So again, the difference between gold and light gold. And then we have rose gold. And last but not least, we have silver. And then, like I stated earlier, we also have transparent matte paper. So here it is in gold, and then here is light gold. And then we have rose gold and silver. So this is a great option if you don't want to write on the box, because personally, unless you use a permanent marker, it's kind of hard to write and keep the pen ink on transparent matte in my experience. I want to be transparent about that. No pun intended. Sorry. And then what I recommend is just using a script over this, and it still looks so beautiful. I will certainly do examples at the very end and show you guys how I plan to use this collection and my thought process and kind of how this came about. So here are all of the squares, or the shadow box squares. So like I stated, this is basically what every single shape is going to be, and I want to go through all of them. This is going to be a longer video because there are 4 different colorways and 4 different styles, and I think one of the circles has like a 5th style. And I'll kind of go through it pretty quickly so you can see it and probably play music over it. But I think you guys get the gist. So we have the colored with the colored floral, no foil. We have the colored box with the foiled floral. We have the all foiled boxes or shapes. And then you have the option to get it on white paper and then transparent matte paper. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed through the next shapes, but I will want to talk about just the shapes overall before I kind of speed through the rest of the colors. So the next shape is basically the shadow box rectangle, and this is essentially the same kind of concept of a midi box. And as you guys know, came up with the name midi for Alicia's collection of these boxes, or essentially like a box that does not take up the full width of a column, but I just refer to them as midi because, you know, that is, I feel like, a perfect name for them. And the actual name of this shape in this collection, though, is shadow box rectangles. So just be mindful that it does not take up the full width, and I just want to specify that as well. I love this, so I'm just obsessed with it. You can use these shapes any way, and that's kind of what I was going for. Like, you can use this vertically, horizontally, you can flip it upside down, you can, honestly, you can use this however you want, and I love that because you're still going to get the same effect of the layering, and it's still going to look beautiful no matter what angle or however you rotate it. It's gonna look so pretty. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and play some music and go through this collection. Okay, so the next shape, this is called the Shadow Scallop Circles, and I am obsessed with them. They are so beautiful. I think I honestly can't pick which shape I prefer the most, but I absolutely love circles. If you guys have been watching my Plan With Me's in the past couple of months, I've been loving like circles and ovals and things like that in general. So I love this shape. It is so beautiful. Okay, so with that being said, I want to quickly just show you how this would look if you just flipped it around, used it in whatever angle, and rotated it. I think it would look stunning on your spread any which way. So that was essentially the purpose of these layering shapes, and I hope that you love them. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this and play some music as well. Continuing with the circle shape, here we have the Shadow Scallops doilies, and they're so beautiful. This shape, along with the last one I have to share with you, is the only one in the collection that has the doily design and style. I think the doily with the scallop looks absolutely stunning together, and if you have a kit that has doily accents, I think this will be a perfect match as well. I think the doily is so cute, so feminine, and just so beautiful. And again, same concept, you can rotate this any which way and use it, and I think it will look so stunning and beautiful no matter how you use it. I will certainly also show using this with adding your own florals, because florals are super trendy right now as well. So if you have your own florals to supplement your kits, I think this will be so beautiful to, of course, continue to layer on even these stickers. So I know this is a layers collection, but I think adding your own layers on them, like putting your own florals, your own icons, any other like doilies, mandalas, etc., I think it will look so, so beautiful, and I can't wait to see all the creativity you guys come up with, and I'll certainly do some examples as well with like garlands and things like that at the end of the video so you can see how you can utilize these as well. So I'm going to go ahead and play some music through the rest of this. This last shape is called layered scallops, and in quotations, tacos. They look like tacos, don't they? Honestly, they literally look like tacos. So I couldn't resist. I called them tacos, and I hope that you love it. But if you have been watching me for quite some time, I actually just pulled out my 2020 planner. So October of 2020 is when I started really going crazy with these half scallops. And if you know pandabirddesign, she sells half scallops in her shop. So I want to show you an example of some half scallops that she has in her shop. So these are the things that she sells. These are just so beautiful, and I love them. She sells them and they're beautiful, and I've always been inspired but also kind of intimidated with using them and how to use them and layer with them, etc. So what I did last year in October, mind you, I'm literally looking at my planner and I can't believe this was that long ago, but I layered a ton of scallops together. This is what I did, and I mixed in some with honey inked, and to this day I still think they should both do a collaboration. So listen, I'm going to put that out into the universe. Hopefully it happens. But here I just stacked so many scallops using a pandabirddesign kit. I'm obsessed with this. This was my favorite spread from 2020. And I layered 4 scallops and mandalas, and I am obsessed with how this turned out. I also did it later on in December as well. Let me see if I can find that spread so you can see it, kind of to get a gist of how I came about this. So here's another example right here. Just layering some more scallops and mandalas on top of each other. But in a way, I feel like for me, it looks a little bit unfinished because you're going to see the gaps in between each scallop there. So my intention for this shape and collection was to have something that looked more cohesive and put together. And that way you don't have to really think when it comes to layering them. The guesswork is already done for you. And here it is. So, and basically what we invented is tacos. We invented tacos. So I hope that you love them. They're basically 3 different kinds of scallops or half circles layered on top of each other. I love that this changes it for you too, because like this one you have the scallops alternating, and here you have them kind of just stacked on top of each other like you can do here when you have the half scallops yourself. But I like that this is already intentionally created where it's alternating from each gap. I hope that makes sense, but I love it. We have a more like lace detail here. We have just a scallop detail with a little bit of the lace and doily trim, and then here we have more of the doily design. So those are the 3 different styles. You get 2 on each quarter sheet, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through the tacos and the different colors and foils and everything, and I hope that you love them. I'm obsessed with them. I think they look great. They are perfect to just write big events, and I can't wait to see what you guys do with these. They are so, so pretty, and they would look gorgeous upside down. They would look good this way. You can even use it sideways and write, you know, I don't know. There's so many things that you can do with this, and the options are endless. So let's go ahead and play some music through these. Also, before I forget, I do want to say that since there are 6 different scallops on this page, you're going to get the actual color of each colorway. Does that make sense? So basically here, this is the crepe colorway collection, and crepe consists of cream, blush, and ballet. So basically what you're going to get is, since these are larger shapes, we're not able to fit all 3 colorways on a sheet. So instead you're going to get the option to pick individual specific colors of each colorway from the collection. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that you like that option as well, so you can shop intentionally on the different colors that you want. Okay, so now let's go ahead and play some music. Now I'm going to go ahead and lay all of the shapes down, and I'm going to try to just use like 1 foil of each collection as well, so you guys can get the gist of how it looks on paper. I'm going to use other elements to layer with as well, such as garlands, mandalas, dividers, flourishes, etc., even other florals from your collection possibly. I'm also going to write inside the shapes so you can see how much I can write in them, and then also that way you guys can just see in general how I can rotate the shapes and how it'll look in all directions, and I think that'll give you a gist of maybe what shape you want to go for, or how to have an idea of how to utilize this collection. So I really, really hope that you enjoy this. I'm going to just play music through this part and just fast forward through it. And I really, truly hope you enjoy this collection. I'm so excited. I'm nervous. I have no idea how this is going to be received in the community, but all I know is I'm obsessed with this. It's been a pleasure working with Jess. She's just amazing. And I really hope you all love it, and let me know in the comments below which is your favorite shape, and if you're picking up and what colorways you love, and all of the above. Just know that I really appreciate and love you guys, and I'm so glad I have this platform to be able to do something like this. It was so fun and exciting to do, and it's so beautiful and amazing to see it come to fruition. So thank you for the continued love and support, and yeah, as always, I hope that you enjoy. here's everything from afar. I tried my best to provide a variety of the colorways of foil colors, etc. And I pulled in my own garlands, flourishes, bows. I also pulled in like confetti accents and such, because you guys know I love using that in my spreads. Colored florals, icons, foiled florals, and tons of scripts. I also pulled in trims like this floral trim here, which is beautiful, by the way. I'm obsessed with that look. I think that looks so stunning. That would be beautiful to have in the sidebar if you don't want to actually use your sidebar functionally. I think it's a very beautiful decorative element. And then I trimmed some areas as well and like cut down this trim here. So I really, really hope that you enjoyed this and that this was beneficial to watch me lay things down. I tried to rotate the circles as much as possible so you can see it in different angles, as well as the shadow boxes, kind of seeing them on all four sides. And I truly hope that you enjoy this collection. I'm in love with it. I'm so happy. Seeing the stickers, you know, being used in different fashions is so incredibly helpful, even for me, because this is my first time kind of playing around with it as well, and I love it. I can't wait to add these to my spreads, and I really hope you all love them as well. And truly, thank you so much, Jess, for everything that you've done to make this dream come true and like this vision that I had come to life. It is so helpful, and let me tell you, it is seriously such a beautiful thing. Like, it's a dream to literally write on these boxes without having the bumps from layering shapes on top of each other. So it is a dream to write on that and not have my handwriting look crazy. So I hope that you enjoy this collection. Again, all of the details will be listed below, and let me know if you have any questions or just concerns or anything like that. I'm happy to help and, you know, support in any way that I can. But thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you shop and love everything, and I can't wait to start seeing everything in your spreads. As always, tag me on Instagram, let me know that you're using them, and I will certainly share them, and I might actually create a highlights on my Instagram because it's just so exciting to see everything. So thank you so much. I love this community. I love you guys. Thank you, Jess, and take care. Talk to you next time. Bye.